Good morning Ibiza, how are we all doing? I am keeping fine. As you can see, I am in the middle of nowhere. I'm very far north in the island today, and this is a very different vlog for me. In today's vlog we're going to go and capture some snakes. Now you probably didn't know Ibiza has snakes. Ibiza shouldn't have snakes, and they're killing all the little geckos and the lizards that the island is famous for. However, there's a bunch of guys in Ibiza and they're going around the island and they're capturing the snakes. We're at a property which I'm not going to show, but they have captured 5 snakes this morning. It's 9 AM. Some of them are big, some of them are small, but they're reproducing at ridiculous rates. So this kind of needs to be stopped, otherwise in the next 9 years there's going to be no lizards or geckos on the island. So let's go and catch some snakes. Wee. He's a big one.
This is a young adult as well, and it is another male, I think, by the size of the head. Yeah.
¿Cómo sabes que es su nombre?
Por el tamaño de la... Normalmente lo que veis es más... Los dientes un poco. ¿Vale? Es que...
Sí, es que con los de estos. Cabrona.
So Dean, what type of snake is this?
It's another Culebra heredura, okay, which is the most common invasive species here in Ibiza.
Yeah.
And
he's
this
aggressive.
Is the one, yeah. This is especially popular around like these type of walls. You can find them. But they're aggressive, but not dangerous.
Well, that's where all the lizards would be as well. Yeah, so I guess that's
invertebrates it likes. It can eat small eggs from birds. It's really a big problem.
And what would you advise if anyone was to find one of these on holiday? Do they call you, or do they?
Well, there's a number associated. If they want to call 112, which is the emergency number, and then they'll call the guy from the Naturaleta. And then we've got a group of volunteers.
Yeah.
That will come and deal with them. Okay. I mean, at the end of the day, what I'm teaching the boys here today is just like how to handle them correctly, how to look after the traps and all the rest of it. But if you do come across one, it's just really important to stay calm. If you start leaping around, jumping around, it's going to make the snake nervous and then more aggressive. So
yeah.
If you have to approach one on the floor, you can always pull it back away. If it's like near other people or animals, whatever, you can always pull the snake backwards.
Yeah.
Like that. And safely try. You can use a broomstick or any long item to hold the neck against the floor, and then using gardener's gloves, grab the neck here, and you see he's completely immobilized. He's trying to bite me. He's not going to do. He's not going to do any damage to anyone. And if it does, that's the sort of injury you get. But that's from a small baby snake anyway.
Yeah, it's
a small graze.
So this is the trap that the guys lay around the island. Now there is a little mouse, as you can see, in the trap, but the mouse is untouched because it's got this mesh here. So what happens is the snake goes in this hole and the cover shuts so the snake can't come out. So the mice, sorry, there's 2, I didn't see 2. Oh, they're left unharmed, and yeah, hello. Yeah, so the mice are unharmed and the snakes are caught.
We're going to get some treats today. We've got some lovely mouse food, and
now we have another one. Where did you just pull? People are just pulling snakes out of everywhere.
Quieta, cabrona.
So the boys are basically, well, they know what they're doing, but they're practicing this. So yeah, you can see the sort of problem of like, well, they've got 1, 2, 3 snakes in this tiny little area, and the size of this island. They are everywhere. Like all these ones you've seen are quite small. If you watched my vlog a couple of weeks ago, you'll seen the one that was on the road dead. It was huge. But the other thing is, the Dean said, because there's so many babies, he's like, just be careful, because the mother snake could could be around. But yeah, it's quite a weird experience this. I went from nightclubs to chasing snakes, but I hope you're enjoying this vlog. As always, it's very random, but yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
I think, and it's so strong, his bite. It's like so powerful. It's not. It's catching my finger.
So obviously you're looking here for the snake, but like, what's the normal? Like, how far do they travel if their kids are there? Like, how far are you most likely?
It's going to be around here somewhere.
It's going to be around.
Been spotted here, yeah. But the thing is, with all the movement and the noise and everything else, it's probably long gone. But sometimes we might be lucky to see it sunning itself nearby on the rocks.
It's an interesting day. We've got an Irishman, Australian man, Spanish and Paraguayan.
Yeah, and the Germans.
And the Germans.
No, es que normalmente es lo que tiene que ver si está tomando el sol en algunos rocas.
So what are you doing here?
Well, just having a look to see if they're not skinny. They've got and plenty of water. Water is fundamental, especially as the temperature goes up, and to make sure they've got plenty of food. They love this hay stuff and it's a good idea to have two together at least, because they are social creatures. These white mice are not very handleable, but just a little bit of interaction with them, they appreciate that. You can just give them a little stroke.
So as you can see, the mice are actually looked after. They're not just left in the cage, so they're going to give them some food now and then put the traps back, because if there was 5 snakes here, there's a lot more snakes.
Sí. Es importante no tocar tanto la
So it's been a rather strange morning, a very surreal experience. It's been cool just to see what the guys are up to, and credit to them for doing it, because there's not a lot of people that are taking the initiative to do this. You know, the guys aren't obviously getting paid. And so yeah, I think I'll come back and I'll bring the boys and we'll make a proper sort of documentary style video, because I think what they're doing here is quite unique. And I'll come back one day soon just to give you an idea that what's happening on the island with regards to the snakes. This was what it was. So it's a quick morning, go and catch a few snakes, and then I'll come back with the boys hopefully next week or in the coming weeks, and we'll, you know, try and get some interviews from people and get some experiences, because it's not only the lizards and the geckos that the snakes are killing as well. They're actually getting into the trees, and apparently they're killing the birds. So yeah, it's not a good thing, but I'm sure I'll continue my day on, and I hope you've enjoyed this one. So I've came back to San Antonio because that's where I live. I'm going to end the vlog, but I thought I'd show you the Cafe Mambo. I've just laid down the varnish. This is up. And yeah, so is Cafe Del Mar actually. So it's only a matter of time before these two giants open up, and you can see the big Mambo sign is just been erected. I hope you've enjoyed that video. I'm going to finish up for the day because today didn't go to plan, but it was enjoyable. See you tomorrow.